comes into play. So Frank, you've watched your wife talk the entire time, and one of the things, she's good at speaking, by the way.
Hell yeah. I think so.
One of the, we all know locally what's going on with the two of you, but for those that are unfamiliar with what's happening, share your story.
I got diagnosed with hepatitis C, stage 4 cirrhosis, and then of the liver. Mm-hmm. And then they got, what's it called, the end stage of
end-stage liver disease.
Liver disease now. And so at this point, I was prescribed some medication that our insurance didn't cover. And so we had to get a different, we upped our insurance policy,
right?
Which ended up $2,400 a month.
$2,400 a month for your
It's actually $2,500.
Yeah,
sorry, I didn't want to short you $100.
No, I'm an MCA.
Yeah,
sorry.
You had $2,500.
Yeah.
And
that, so we could get this medication, and this is one of 5 medications I'll need before it's all over. The liver transplant, which I've gotten on a list at Stanford, and
it's called the liver list, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So you're on the you're on the liver list. Oh, good. Okay. Yeah. And I know that you went through chemotherapy. 3 months of that. How did that go?
It didn't work.
Did not work.
No.
Okay.
So we're hoping that everything works out, and
which it will.
And KW Cares has stepped up and helped us. I mean, I never really understood there was programs like this to help people. I was shocked, still am. What a wonderful thing, because we were going to lose everything again.
Yeah.
And KW Cares is.
So let's tell your story. Let's tell your story. So I didn't mention it at the beginning, but Theda is Keller Williams Central Valley in Stockton. She's our MCA, our Market Center Administrator. She's been doing it for about 2 years now, right? And I've only been a team leader for about 7 months. And Theda's been the longest tenured, quote-unquote, employee there, and just the rock and backbone of our Market Center. Tell us what happened, Theda, with KW Cares and our request.
Well, my agent services coordinator, and Lisa, she's wonderful, she saw how bad we were suffering and applied for a grant. And there's quite a process to that. And
we gotta give credit where credit is due. Lisa took this and ran with it.
Yeah, she did.
She created a letter that explained your entire situation, the struggle that you guys are going through, and submitted that. I can't take any credit as a team leader. She goes, "Can you just sign this, Emron?" And I said, "Sure." And I signed it. I looked back and read what I signed, and I realized what a powerful letter that she wrote. And
I'd be happy to share it with anybody.
Sure. And so she submitted that to Keller Williams International, and there was a process. It was cross your fingers and hope that it works. I know what happened that day. Tell me what happened, Theda.
Well, first of all, Lisa did submit this, and she had to show where our local market center helped us first.
Okay.
Before it would go to international. And then when it did, region approved it, then international approved it. We got a letter saying that we would get a check, and the next day we got a check to cover 3 months of insurance. And
$7,500.
$7,200.
$7,200.
We got to cover our insurance, and I think I opened it up and cried and cried and cried, and Emron was there, and I just cried all over him.
Yes, you did.
And then I called my husband.
And I'll tell you what, that was the best. That was the best feeling ever. When you have Frank in the health that he's in right now, and you have your MCA walk into your office and she's crying with her hands over her mouth.
Yeah.
Obviously, for me, I was worried for Frank. I thought something had happened to you. What we didn't realize was the best thing could have happened.
Exactly.
Which
Only
was,
I couldn't tell you. I was crying.
she was crying. She was crying so bad.
Yeah.
So we got $7,200 for the next 3 months. Where do we go from here? What happens now?
Well, according to Lisa, because she's my rock, and she said in 3 months, if we still need help, we just give them a call and they help us. They continue to help us. I think that's why KW Cares is so important to me, is to make sure that I give back. And so Frank and I have decided to make KW Cares a big project of ours. Even though he's going through this is what we need to.
But this is something that you're going to get through, and when you get through, you're going to be committed to giving back to those that helped you while you were unable to help yourself in some cases.
Hopefully, even before we get through it.
Sure.
We would like to, start as soon as we can.
So, how is it changing your life now? Tell me how it made you feel, what you went through, the emotions.
Well, I can sleep at night.
Can?
Yeah.
He's a worrier.
The bills, the bills were starting to fall behind again, and hey, you know what? Put us back on our feet. Took a lot of worry off of me,
and now he can concentrate on feeling better.
Oh my gosh!
I think that doctors can say you have to have a positive mindset to overcome adversity, physical adversity, and when you're worrying about bills, you're not in any position to be. Your body's not in any position to be healthy, and now with this grant given to you, you're going to be able to focus on what's most important, which is getting healthy, getting in shape, ready for your liver transplant once we find the donor, and all you have to do then is recover, and you won't need bills to worry about.
Exactly. Yeah.
So we are showing this at the Stockton Keller Williams team meeting right now, but I know, Frank, you wanted to say something to Keller Williams International, since I will be putting this on Mo Anderson's Facebook page. She's going to see this, the person that, the woman that created KW Cares and its foundation. What would you like to say to all those at Keller Williams International?
Thank you so much for helping us. I mean, I've never understood that there were things out here that would help us. You know, the Keller Williams family has stepped up, and they've just been wonderful. Wonderful.
And the agents are all great to us too.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Unbelievable.
And when you think of a real estate company, you don't think of like a family.
No.
You don't?
I didn't think that way. You know what? The only dealings I've ever had with real estate, other than when my wife got the job there, was buying a house, and you don't know what goes on. You don't know what goes on the other side.
Right.
And I'm, I would almost bet that Keller Williams is one of the only ones that are doing what they're doing. I mean, they're really taking care of their people.
We take care of our own.
Yes, they do.
We treat each other like family, and we love each other very much. And I know that Stockton Keller Williams loves you guys.
Right back at you.
Exactly.
So, anyways, from here at the Morehouse. No, not the college. The Moore family home here in Galt, California. I just wanted to thank Frank and Theda Moore again for their time today.
And we'd like to thank Keller Williams for everything they've done, and
KW Cares.
And KW Cares. I tell you, it is a fantastic group.
Guys, thank you very much, and hopefully this inspires others to help out with the KW Cares fundraising and get more involved in what's going on with the KW Cares committee. Thanks, guys.